Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Talk of the Islands. I'm Allie.
And I'm Carson.
And today we have another exciting topic for you guys. So we're doing kind of like a part 2 of an episode we already did, where Carson gave me kind of a list of NFL players to rate. In my opinion, I know absolutely nothing about football, nothing about football players. Carson is the expert. So she's the one who picked out all the players for me, and I'm going to be going through and giving you like kind of like a fake Bumble profile of like what I think they like seem to be.
And I went like in even further this time. The last time we did it, it was for the NFL draft. And I strictly just had their NFL draft prospect information. But this time I actually made real Bumble profiles.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. It's not a full Bumble profile, but it's like the first screenshot that you see, like their snapshot information. You'll see. But if you guys want to see this too, if you're listening as an actual podcast on Spotify or Apple, whatever it may be, head over to either our Instagram at Talk of the Islands, and you guys can play along with us there. We'll have all the images that we're going to be reacting to. But you can also go to youtube.com/Carson Keegan with all E's, and we have a whole visual presentation there. You'll see our beautiful faces, and you get to see all the hottest NFL players. I'm excited for this.
I'm excited too. I had so much fun the last time we did it.
And I feel like so many people really enjoyed that episode. And that was only our second podcast too. And we got a lot of great feedback from it.
Yeah, it went really well. And I think we should even change like our whole theme of our podcast should be like specifically this like kind of thing because it's so funny. Yeah.
It's and I like it too better too because we're both two girls talking about it, but like one's a little bit more knowledgeable than the other. So it's like it's funny, but it's like it's knowledgeable. Funny. It's comedy, it's entertainment, you know, it's everything.
It is everything.
Yes. So I kind of want to jump into this. I'm very excited. So I have a list of about 20, 22 players. We might not do all of them depending on how well it goes. But this list here, in my opinion, is like the hottest NFL players at the moment. Hot look-wise and hot playing-wise.
Okay.
So I have the list. I've seen the list. I made the list. I'm going to be sending it to Allie individually in no specific order. And we'll start from there. So who should I send first?
I don't know.
And I have a notebook here too. So I'm going to be writing all the notes that you say about these lovely guys. If you're going to swipe right or swipe left.
Wait a second. Did you Photoshop this?
Yeah, I made it.
I'm crying. It looks like you took an actual screenshot
of their Bumble
You're
profile.
So funny.
So it's just like the first little thing. So it has their name, their age, their position, where they play, a photo of them, obviously. And then, of course, it says active for all of them because they're NFL players. They better be active. And most importantly, it says their height because we need to know that information.
Height is very important. Height is more important to Carson because you're on the taller side and I'm on the shorter side. So it's not like so important to me, but if they're tall, it's a plus.
Yeah. What are you, 5'2", 5'4"?
I'm 5'2".
5'2", and I'm 5'6.5".
Okay.
Yeah. Which isn't like tall, but like it is tall, especially because all the men out there are fucking so short. So it like makes me look even taller.
They say like 5'6" for a girl isn't short, but like 5'6" for a guy is short.
Is short.
You know?
Yeah.
So
it's annoying.
Makes sense.
All right. So let's get into it. First guy up. Go ahead, Al. Let us know what you think. This is Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce. Okay. So he is 6'5", and he is on the Kansas City Chiefs. What does TE mean?
He's a tight end.
Oh, I'm smart. I know things.
You're learning. See, this is good. Everyone's going to learn a little bit about football.
By the time football season comes, I'm going to know so many more things because of this.
If it comes.
All right. If it ever happens again. Okay, so first impression, like he's not my type. Like it kind of looks like he's a little like punky almost, but like he cleans up really nice. Like he's in the suit, he's clean shaved. He kind of like his beard is a little red, so I think he's a ginger.
It is a little red.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to swipe left on this one.
Oh, Travis Kelce's a pass. Okay, so I actually really like Travis Kelce.
Really?
So he usually doesn't have that thick of a beard, but he does have a little bit of a reddish action going on. He's hysterical. He has so much swag, like dripping in Fendi jackets, really cool sneakers, Gucci bags. Like He's so swagged out. And he actually had a
Wow.
show, if you don't know this, it was called Catching Kelsey. And it was on
Mhm.
E! And it was like a dating show, Bachelor style with him.
Oh, wow. Did he meet
Yeah.
anyone?
He did. They ended up not working out, but he is dating like a very serious girl. She's
Mhm.
actually very pretty. She's a model, of course. What else
Oh,
are they all
duh.
dating? It's either their
Yeah.
college sweethearts or a model.
Yep, gotcha. But this is why dating apps and like online dating sucks, because I'm like, he's not my type, swipe left. But like you're saying he's like so cool, he dresses cool, his cool
Mhm.
personality, like he's awesome, and I'm like, he has a beard and it looks red. Left.
Exactly. And that's why I feel like I
Hmm.
can't 100% get behind dating apps.
I know.
Because I feel as
I'm
well, like,
50-50.
and like normal guys too, like if
Hmm.
this is a professional photo, it was actually his GQ photo shoot, and we're like making
Hmm.
assumptions of that. Think of the
Hmm.
random boy from Long Island with a fish on a boat. They were like, fuck no.
Right. Literally
So,
every guy in Long Island has a picture with a fish. That's their signature thing.
all right.
All
So
right.
Travis is a no for you.
Yeah.
Shocking, but that's a no.
I'm so mean. Like he was so cute, and I'm like, nah.
No, but
Okay.
he is kind of like frat boy vibes though. So like,
Yeah.
if you don't like that, it's good that you passed up on him.
Okay.
All
Let's see
right.
the next.
I just sent you the next one. This
Alright.
is Danny Amendola. You might know him.
So he's a wide receiver on the Detroit
Good job,
Lions.
Allie.
Thank you. And he's 5'11", 34. I like him. He's cute, but I feel like he's the type of guy that has his red receipts on, and like he just leaves you on red. Or this is the guy that you swipe right on and you message first, because for anyone that doesn't know, on Bumble you have to message the guy first. They can't message you. And you're like, hey Dan, and he takes like 6 days to respond. And then you're like, by that point you're just like turned off by him,
So he's a
because it's
classic
like, I
fuck
messaged you
boy.
6 days ago. Yeah.
He's like
That's what I
exploring his
think of him.
options because he has too many options.
You know what else I think about him? I think he's like going back and forth between Bumble and like a girl he might be dating in real life. So he's just like so unsure about it. But I'd swipe right anyway because I think he's cute.
All right, so it's a swipe right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so do you want to know a little bit more information about him?
Mm-hmm.
So we can kind of like play this like this is your first instinct, and then the information that I give you on the people that you either pass right or left for can like go into your final decision, because it's kind of like you're talking to them and getting to know them a little bit better. So, Danny Amendola used to play for the Patriots, and he also used to date Olivia Culpo.
Oh, that's why he looks so familiar.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but you are right on some things about him being back and forth between people, because he cheated on Olivia Culpo with
Okay.
some woman in Miami on a public beach.
Which is so crazy, because if you look at Olivia Culpo, it's like, oh my God, she's the prettiest girl in the world. Like, how could you cheat on her?
Exactly. But you know what? She's dating somebody else who is on this
Men ain't
list.
shit.
So maybe you'll like him better. So for right now, Danny has a right, even standing at 5'11".
Okay.
We have a story behind this one.
Oh, hey, I think I know this guy. So we have Todd Gurley. Is he only 25 years old?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I try
Running
to pick
back.
most of the people in our age range. There's a few older, but mostly our age.
I appreciate that.
No problem.
Running back at the Atlanta Falcons. So me and Carson saw Todd Gurley when we were in Miami at a club. We were at
Story.
We were at Story in Miami, and he was just sitting there at a table with like, he had to be with like 2 other NFL players, right?
He wasn't with any other NFL players, but he was like with his crew.
He was with his crew.
Yeah. And Riley and I knew he was in Miami. And even at dinner that night, we actually ran into Richard Sherman.
Yeah.
We ran into Richard Sherman at Prime 150 or 180, whatever it's called. And I went to go take a picture of him. My flash went off and we got caught.
Yes.
And we were talking about like how all the NFL players are here. And I was like, actually Todd Gurley, because he was playing for the Rams at that time. And I like the Rams. They're as one of my teams. And me and Riley, like, how sick would that be if you saw him? And then we went to Story and we saw him. So finish the rest of the story.
So we're like actually leaving the club, like our Uber's outside to get us, and Carson and her sister Riley spot him, and they're like, oh shit, like do we go up to him, like do we not, like what do we do? He's just sitting there, like he looks kind of miserable. And then I'm like, guys, I'll go up to him, I don't give a fuck if he's rude to me, like I'll just be like, hey, could you take a picture with my friends? And that's exactly what I did. I went over to him, I said hi, and I like stuck out my hand to shake it, and he gave me the dirtiest look. I was like, oh my God, my 2 friends over there, they're huge fans. Can they take a picture? And he went, I
Yeah,
said,
and this
okay,
was,
thanks so much. Have a good night.
and he said no too after I went over to him at first too. Do you remember too? Because I
Oh,
went over to him
yes.
at first, and like I was usually when I meet a celebrity to speak, I'm like, do you mind if I get a picture? But for some reason,
Mhm.
he was just so intimidating. He
Yeah.
wasn't mean, but he just wasn't overly nice. And like I get it, he's in a nightclub, he doesn't want to be bothered, it's not during the
Yeah.
season. But I went up to him and I was just like, oh my God, like I just have to say I'm a huge fan. I got to see you play in LA this year. An incredible season. He just went, thank you, and shook out his hand to shake
Yeah.
with me. And then you went back for a
Mhm.
picture and we got deaded, basically.
Right. Yes,
Yeah.
that's what happened. But
So you know a
okay,
little
let
bit about
me.
Todd, other than just
Yeah.
his Bumble profile. You know him. It's like when you see your friend in the profile, you're like, I kind of like him, but like, it's like one of
Yeah.
those.
You have like a
But
bad taste in your mouth already?
yeah, but you've seen him in person, so he can't be defined by this one picture because you've seen him in person. So what do you think?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I don't really remember what he looks like in person. He was a little drunk by then, but from this picture, he has a really nice outfit on in this picture. Like he dresses really nice. So
He's
I
at
have to say
Fashion Week.
I respect his sense of style.
Respect the drip, Karen.
I respect it. And I think I might actually swipe right.
Oh, Todd gets it
Yeah.
right. All
Uh-huh.
right, marking that down in my book. All right,
But let me
he'll be
think of like
back.
what I think he is. So I think this is the like just judging from this picture, I think this is the type of guy that like tries to maybe like outdress his girlfriend. Like I know this is just a picture. It's probably like the best picture he has just because he's like at Fashion Week. But I think he's the type of guy that's like buying his girlfriend like whatever she want, like so many designer things just because he thinks like they have to be so good looking together, you know?
So he's like
And I'm not mad at it. I'm
very
not mad at that. Very like superficial, I
superficial, needs to show that he
guess.
has money kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
him and his girlfriend will be wearing like matching Louis Vuitton outfits down Rodeo Drive.
Yeah.
That
100%.
kind of vibe.
That's what
I
I
can see
think.
that from him. He's
Yeah.
funny too because like sometimes he'll be dressed to the nines and sometimes he's in like basketball shorts.
Like
Like,
homeless. Mm-hmm.
yeah, but I mean that's
So am I
me too.
though.
Go on.
Ooh. Oh, I love him. He's
Oh, okay, you
getting
know him.
we're swiping right. Didn't he like win the Super Bowl?
No. So this is
He
Jimmy
was in the Super Bowl,
Garoppolo.
right?
He played in the Super Bowl. He was at the 49ers.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they lost. Kansas City Chiefs won. So you're doing a hard swipe right already.
Yeah. I'm like super
Okay.
liking him.
So do you have
Yeah.
anything else to say about Jimmy?
He would like break my entire heart. That's how I feel about him. Like I really like him. Let me get my feelings
Okay.
together. My thoughts and my feelings.
I love this part when you do this because I'm like, I could see that.
I feel like I'm so accurate when I do this. All right. So I feel like obviously like he's everyone's type. Like he's just like such a like I don't want to say typical, but like when you think of like, oh, I want to like marry a football player one day, like that's him. Like he looks like Prince Charming, a football player, like he's handsome, he's cute, he's like the perfect combination, he's hot. I think every girl likes him in the entire world. And I think he might actually be like boyfriend material. Like,
Okay.
I don't know. I don't see it in his face that he's like a fuck boy, even though he can be because he's so hot.
He's like, I feel
Do
like
you
the
disagree?
definition. Well, I know a little bit more about him, so I think what
Okay.
I'm going to tell you might change your mind. But looking at him, he's a definition of tall, dark, and handsome.
Right.
You know, he's athletic, he's tall, he's dark, he's handsome, he's
Mhm.
rich. He lives in California, but
Okay, tell
he
me. Hmm.
he dated a porn star in the past.
Ooh, okay. I'm familiar with this. Okay, yes.
Yes, and I don't know, like that kind of just leaves a taste in my mouth that I'm like, do I see this person being serious with somebody else?
Well, it's because you can't also like you can't compete with that.
I mean,
Like
Allie,
he
we can
dated
compete.
you know what I mean
I
though.
know what you mean,
Like
though. It's just like a different. It's like a different
like
level.
mine's yeah. So now I don't like that because like why would you date someone like that? Like that's a huge turn off now that you pointed that
Exactly.
out.
And I just feel like it also too, like
Hmm.
if you saying he looks like boyfriend material, but like he's obviously not looking for a relationship if he's gallivanting around town with porn stars.
Right. In my mind, I thought he was boyfriend material. Then I remembered that like no one that good looking is boyfriend material.
Okay,
So
yeah. But he's a good player. He used to be QB2 at the Patriots, and they finally let him go. But now Tom's left, and we're wishing that they held on to Jimmy G for a little bit longer. Let's see what you feel about Baker Mayfield.
This is Riley's favorite player, isn't it?
One of them, yeah.
Okay. So he's a quarterback at the Cleveland Browns, and he's 6'1". Okay. First impression, I hate his teeth. I absolutely hate his teeth. And that's like a hard like swipe left for me. Oh. He looks like he might. I know. He looks like he might actually be really cute though, but I hate those teeth. I'm so sorry. And I shouldn't be one to talk. But
you have beautiful teeth.
I have a gap tooth problem.
Yeah, but you know what? You got it fixed. The Baker Mayfield is like a trillionaire. Yeah. Just get it fixed if you want.
Right.
You know?
Like, I'm a peasant and I got my teeth fixed. I feel like to guys, it's not that big a deal. He probably like likes his gap, but like I just can't marry. Like my child can't have a tooth gap like me. So if I marry him,
is that a hereditary thing?
No, in my head, but like in my head. So I just feel like if I marry him, my child has no chance at having nice teeth. So I just can't do it. He looks like the ultimate fuckboy.
So I can see like the fuckboy thing.
So Baker actually got engaged to his now wife after only like 6 or 7 months.
If that.
Wow. Lucky girl.
Right? I feel like he started off the NFL like the NFL's golden boy. He came out of college being like the backup quarterback. He switched schools, kept fighting. Finally got the playing spot, won a Heisman Trophy, went into the NFL to the worst team, the Cleveland Browns. Started playing in his first season there a few games in, won the first game for the Cleveland Browns in like years. And then it kind of, their season and their rest of their career is just kind of like this for Baker, where they thought it would bring them, straight up. Other than his like playing on the field, off the field, it's funny because like his looks have been like disintegrating season by season.
Really?
And they actually there's like memes all about it too. About like how he looks like before and after all these things. I'll have to like insert in here or send it to you later. But of recent, there's been some cheating rumors about him with like an 18-year-old.
An NFL player cheating? Shocked.
What a shocker.
I'm shocked. I've never heard that before.
So swiping right. Not right. You're swiping left.
Yeah.
You're swiping left on Baker. So this player is Ezekiel Elliott. It was like hard to find good pictures of him because right now his hair is so long that it takes over his body. So this is like his first year in the NFL, which is like 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay. I just can't move past the belly shirt. I just can't look at anything else.
So Zeke is known for his crop tops.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So he's 24 and he's on the Cowboys and he's 6 foot. I'm going to have to go with, this is a hard no from me.
A hard no for Zeke.
He looks like he looks like you like want to be best friends with him, but friend zone and nothing else. And that's it. I can't get past the crop tops, even if it's like I'm sure there are some girls out there that like love it. Probably think it's like the way we think Harry Styles wearing pearls, we're like, oh my God, that's so hot. Like, I feel like there are girls out there that think this is like really attractive, but I just can't get past it. So it's a no.
He has a big friendly smile. Like how you said, like he's more like a friend because he has a big smile. He's pretty funny. He's on my favorite team. He's one of my favorite players on the team. I mean, I don't have anything bad to say about him because he's on my team. Like, I'm a little bit biased. But he was in some controversy about 2 years ago, I believe it was, with his college girlfriend saying that he abused her. But like then like there was proof that she was lying. She was like texting her friends to lie to the cops. It was a whole big thing, but he ended up getting suspended for bad press, blah, 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 blah. But now he's back on the team and he's killing it.
Well, I'm glad he made it out of that.
Yeah, but he's a no for you.
Yeah.
This is one of, I think, personally, the best looking men in the NFL. And he is a little slept on and off the field. Your jaw dropped. So this is Tyler Higbee. Mm-hmm.
27. He is a tight end at Los Angeles. Wow.
And he's the tallest in the bunch that we have right now, too. He's hot, right?
I love him. Yeah. He is the definition of like fuck boy.
He is. He
Right.
has like a kind face that it's like, but like I don't know. But he like he bleaches his hair blonde sometimes. Like he has that like swag to him. So he has that fuckboy mentality though. I feel like, not that I know him.
Okay. I feel like he had a really hard past. Like he had a really hard life growing up. So he's like messing up a little bit. Like even though he's 27, he's still not out of that phase where he wants to like party and like mess around, and he's like not gonna get serious, I don't think, until he's like closer. I mean, 27 is like almost close to 30, but I'm gonna say like 29, 30 is when he's gonna like stop the partying and like want to settle down.
I can 100% see that for Tyler.
Yeah,
especially because like
feeling
he's in
that.
LA, like the nightlife
Yeah.
for celebrities is big there.
Right. He's gonna get caught up dating, like if he hasn't already got caught up dating some like celebrities, maybe some girls from The Bachelor, and he's gonna be like getting into some trouble, I think, and then in a couple years he'll be ready. He's gonna get transferred to a different team, and like once he moves from LA, he's gonna settle down with like a nice southern, like in the South somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he does follow like a lot of like Instagram models on Instagram, and I feel like that's like a red flag. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that a red flag for you?
I don't even like when normal boys follow a lot of Instagram celebrities and like, you know, fake models and stuff.
Yeah, especially like not the good influencers, like not like the, I don't know who to say in this moment, but like they're following like the Summer Rays or her butts out and like those kind of influencers.
Mm-hmm. Like they're not like fashion bloggers. They're like,
they're
how
butt
many
bloggers.
pictures can I post my ass? Yeah.
Yes.
That kind of girl.
But we're giving him a hard right, Tyler.
Yeah, I'm still gonna give it a try if I have the chance.
He really
to.
is
and he's
so good looking.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. He's a unit, that kid. You have to follow him on Instagram. He has some good pictures. He's very friendly with Jared Goff. So.
Oh, even better. We can double date.
So right now, I'm sending you Von Miller. You might be familiar with him from Dancing with the Stars, because I know you watched that or used to watch that.
When was he on? Was he with Whitney?
Whitney or Lindsay, one of them.
It was Lindsay, and he was a really good dancer.
Yeah, he was pretty good. I think he like made it to the end or even won.
I think they won. I think they did win.
I think they won, yeah.
That makes him more attractive to me, that he won Dancing with the Stars. He has a lot of tattoos, which I like. Looks like he's like possibly on a boat in Miami. He's 31, and he's on the Broncos.
He's a unit. He's big.
6'3". Okay. Let me decide what I think of him. Okay, so he is 31. I feel like he's getting ready to like retire from the NFL soon and like settle down. Like I feel like he probably like maybe like goes to Miami a lot and like parties, and I think he's tired of that. And I think he's like done being like a dirtbag, and he's like looking for the one right now. That's what I think.
Done being a dirtbag.
Yeah. I think that's seriously what I think.
Look at how iced out he is.
He is very iced out. The pinky ring kind of scares me. It looks like he's wearing a Rolex with like glitz all over it, like real diamonds, obviously. And I like his tattoos, but I don't know. I don't think I would date him.
Okay,
I think it's gonna be a no.
A no. Okay, so it's gonna be a pass for Von. So Von Miller, good player, doesn't have too much drama following him. His swag is incredible. He's always dressed so good for game days. I think he's funny. He's obviously a good dancer. If you want to dance with the stars. He's probably
so fun at parties, breaking out his dance moves that he learned from Dancing with the Stars.
Maddie's like, let's like rumba, and like pulling people to the dance floor. So this player is Leighton Vander Esch. He is newer to the NFL. This will be his third season with the Cowboys.
Oh, he looks like a baby compared to the other guys.
Yeah, he does. He has like that baby face, but he's 6'4" and ginormous.
He's cute.
Mm-hmm.
And I like his name. It's such a different name too. Leighton.
Like the whole
I'm used to,
thing.
like, Joe, Anthony, Leighton.
His last
like
name too reminds me of Serena van der Woodson. Like it's like a posh name.
Is that because Leighton Meester was the other girl on Gossip Girl?
She was Blair Waldorf. Yeah. And Serena was Blake Lively was Serena van der Woodson.
Right. Okay. So you said he was new to the NFL?
This will be his third season.
Third. Okay. So he's a yes. He's a yes from me. I'm just trying to think of like what type of online dating guy he is. Because I kind of feel like he's the type of guy that like when you text him, he's reading your messages right away, but he's going to pretend that he's not, you know? Like he's going to wait like 20 minutes on purpose to answer your text messages just because he wants you to think like he's so busy.
So he has like a good heart, but he's trying to play the game.
Yes, because he's like a football player now, so he probably gets a lot more attention than he used to. And he's probably like, he probably loves being like, oh, sorry, I was busy like with practice or something, you know? He probably just like loves throwing around like the professional like football thing. But he's not like intentionally trying to like fuck anyone over. That's what I think.
So I really like Leighton. He's obviously on my team, but I think he's so good looking. Yeah, he has like really that cute all-American look that I like. He's very country though. So he's the fisher and the hunter boy.
I can see him at a country concert with like a beer in his hand, tailgating. You know what? I think he might even drive a Jeep. Jeep Wrangler.
A Jeep Wrangler with like a Yeti sticker on the back.
Yeah, he definitely has like the wheel cover with like something crazy on it. And yeah, he's at the Luke Bryan concert with a beer in his hands, drunk out of his mind, and that's him.
So he's a yes though, right?
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Yes.
So Leighton gets a yes for now. So this is Saquon Barkley.
Saquon. Okay, he's on the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is he naked in this picture? I know you're going to put the picture up. Okay.
So ESPN every year does a body issue, and it's all athletes, men, women, golf, football, tennis, whatever it is, and they do like naked photo shoots.
Okay. Because I was going to say, like, off the bat, I don't like guys that are this into themselves and, like, this confident in themselves. So if I saw this as the first picture, I would automatically swipe left no matter what. Because, like, obviously, he's, like, he has a hot body. Like, he's chiseled as hell. I'm like, he looks good. But, like, I just can't date someone who's just, like, he just looks very narcissistic in this picture, you know?
Okay. So it was a bad picture choosing on my part. Sorry, Saquon, to do you dirty.
You did him dirty. But other than that, he looks like sweet and he has really nice teeth and he looks really cute. So like it probably would be a yes, but just for the sake of the picture, it's gonna be a no. It's gonna be a swipe left.
Saquon is a cutie, I had to say. He has like that cute face. He's like a good person. He's known for his huge quads.
Really?
Yeah, they call him Saquon Barkley.
Okay. So I think he's the type of guy that I actually think he like tries so hard. Like I think he plans like a really detailed date. He's like, okay, I'm going to pick you up at 8. He's like standing outside with flowers, like rings the bell. He has flowers in his hand.
Could you imagine a man actually doing that?
But there's a catch to it. I think he does all of this, and then I think he's just gonna like ghost you. Like you're gonna be like, oh my god, the date went amazing. Like
all that effort,
he did that, ghost? And then he just ghosts. Yeah, that's what I think he does.
So he like wants to just like date around, but like have a good rap, but like a bad rap.
Because he's only 23. So he's like. It's his 3rd season in the NFL. I think he's going to explore a little bit and, like, take advantage of his, you know, options and, like, his fame. So I don't think he's there yet. I think he's going to, like, fuck around a little bit. But then when he's ready to settle down, I think he's going to be, like, the best boyfriend ever.
Okay. So fun fact, in IRL, he has a very serious girlfriend. They have a very cute baby together.
Oh, okay.
Were you expecting that?
I was wrong. No, he definitely doesn't. He looks, I mean, 23, it's, you know, young to be.
Yeah, he's a baby.
But Okay, I'm happy
He's
for
a
him
baby
then.
with a baby.
I'm sure his baby's so cute.
I haven't seen a picture of it in recent time. I don't follow him just because, like, I refuse to follow anybody on the Giants.
Yeah.
So, I don't care if they're I don't care if, like, Jared Goff went to, actually, that's a little extreme. No, okay, wait. If, like, Jared Goff went to the Giants, like, I don't think I could like him anymore. You know?
Wow.
Like, that's how
Wow.
much I hate the
Okay.
Giants.
Okay. I
That actually,
understand.
like, breaks my heart to say, but, like, it just shows you how much I hate the Giants.
Wow. Okay. As much as
Okay.
you hate Zayn.
As much as I hate Zayn.
Got
Probably,
it.
who do I hate more, Zayn or the Giants? Probably Zayn.
Wow.
Yeah, Zayn. All right,
Okay.
next person. So this is Olivia Culpo's new boo, Christian McCaffrey, who I think is one of the best looking players in the NFL.
He's cute. I'm also getting country vibes from him, and I think there's a Jeep in the back of this. Oh, he has a really cool
there
Jeep.
is. It's a cool Jeep.
Yeah. He's going to get a swipe right.
Okay.
I think he's really cute. I think he may be, I think he's like talking to a bunch of girls at one time. But then like once he settles down, he's really, like, he's not disrespectful in any way, but he's just like talking to a bunch of girls and like just like exploring his options again because he's 23. And you go on like the most fun dates with him. Like he's picking you up, you're going off-roading in his Jeep, you're doing something like very active, you know, like you're going like shooting or like axe throwing, like you're doing something crazy, like fun.
Like
And, like,
adrenaline junkies, kind of.
Yeah, like you're not
Okay.
like just, he's not picking you up and you're not going to like dinner and like drinks. Like you're doing something fun.
I can see that.
And that's a really good thing. So he gets a swipe right.
I feel like Christian McCaffrey is like kind of like a vanilla player outside of life. I feel like his outside life, not like looks wise, but like his outside life wasn't that juicy until he started dating Olivia. Like nobody really cared for his outside life, but his on the field life is incredible. He's like one of the best running backs in the league. He gets praise after praise after praise. I actually have one of his like t-shirt. It says Run CMC. That's like what he goes by. He's one of my favorite players in the league. But like outside, like he's not very like public about things.
Like there's no drama with him.
No, there's like no drama, but there's,
and I could sense that.
But there's no like non-drama things going on either. Like really, like the only news story about this kid is Olivia Culpo,
which could potentially lead to drama.
Potentially, but I don't know. Like I feel like this might be, I don't know, because Olivia Culpo, everyone she dates, you think like they're so in love, they're gonna get married, and then it's like no. But she's so young too. She's only, I think, a year younger than us.
Okay.
And he's 23. So the past people she dated was Nick Jonas and Danny, and Danny was older. So we'll see what their relationship goes into.
We shall see.
But he's a right for you.
Yes.
So the next one I'm sending you is Patrick Mahomes. He's a quarterback of the Kansas City Chiefs, one of like the best quarterbacks in the NFL, whatever. I have like a vendetta against him though.
I've heard you mention his name a bunch of times. I don't remember why.
Why I don't like him?
Yeah.
Okay, so like it's not like I don't like him. I just have like an agenda against him for two reasons.
Okay.
Reason one, he loves ketchup on steak. Do you know who else loves ketchup on steak? Me. And I did it first. And he's getting the recognition for it. And he got a brand partnership with Heinz ketchup. Like, that should be fucking me. Like, I put ketchup in everything. Steak, macaroni, corn, mashed potatoes. Like, it should be me.
Oh my God, that's so unfair.
I know, right? Just because he's in the NFL, he gets all the praise for putting ketchup on steak. And for the second reason I don't like him is because him and Jared Goff, both quarterbacks, they were both in the same draft class. Jared got drafted before him, and Jared also made it to a Super Bowl before him. But for some reason, the talk of the town is still about Patrick Mahomes. And it's just like, I feel bad for my baby. Like, I feel like Jared should be getting more attention.
Yeah, like, why is he not in the spotlight? But at the same time, that's better for you, though, because I feel like the less people that like Jared, the more of a chance, like, you know, the more for you.
That's true. It's a good way to look at it. But, like,
yeah.
I don't know, personal vendetta against him. But anyways, all right, so let's go in. You're looking Bumble-wise. What do you think?
I don't like him. He's up to no good. I could see it in his face, the little side eye that he's giving.
I love how you're zooming into these pictures.
Yeah, I know, like, you're not gonna have the picture shown on the screen, but he is up to absolutely no good, and I don't like him, and I'm swiping left.
Okay. That was a fast and easy one.
Yeah.
So Patty Mahomes, he has a brother who's like TikTok famous.
Okay.
And he's also dating his girlfriend, and they're very serious. They'll probably end up getting married sooner or later.
Did you say Patty Mahomes?
Yeah, I just shortened it.
I thought you said that was his brother's name. I was like, wait.
Oh, no. I shortened Patty for Patrick.
Okay.
His brother. He has a younger brother. His brother's like maybe 18-ish. But he's very popular on the TikTok.
Got it. I'm sure I've seen him.
It's sending. This is Cam Newton.
Oh, he's cute. 6'5". Okay, quarterback. What does free agent mean?
So basically, he's not signed to any team right now. Yeah.
Why not?
So the deal with him is he's actually like a great quarterback, but the past few seasons, he's with the Carolina Panthers. They haven't been doing that well. He hasn't been playing to his full potential. He ended up getting hurt last season. They didn't sign him back, and no team's picked him up yet.
Oh my God, that breaks my little heart.
Yeah. So basically, like, there could be a chance that he doesn't get picked up and he doesn't play. Like Des Bryant has been trying to get picked up for like the past 3 years. He finally got picked up, and then he hurt himself, and now he's trying to get picked up again.
Oh, that sucks.
So Cam's kind of like in the same position. He's injured. He's he's not old, but he's technically old for the NFL. He's 31.
31.
And his agent's got to do some work and get him a deal. So right now he's floating in the NFL world.
Okay. Well, I think he's really cute, and he looks like really nice. I feel like he was raised with like a lot of women. Like, he's really close with his mom and his grandma, and he has like 3 sisters. So he grew up like being very respectful of women.
Okay.
And I feel like he would be really good to go on a date with. Like, he makes you feel really comfortable and makes you like laugh and stuff. And I mean, I would swipe right.
Okay, so Cam's getting a right.
Yeah.
So I have some things to say that might burst your bubbles of what you think about him.
Okay.
Do you have anything else to say about him before I burst your bubble?
I was going to say, like, I think you go out on a date with him and you like want to like him so much, but then you like can't.
What's the reason that you think you can't?
Like, maybe he's like too into you.
Okay.
Like, maybe he's too nice. I don't know. Either way, we're swiping right. So
okay,
what?
So Cam Newton, I think he's incredibly good looking. He has a great smile. He's tall. His build is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
He's, for the most part, he has a really good personality. His fashion is nuts. You had to look up some pictures of him.
Mm-hmm.
His pre-game travel fashion is incredible. He's wearing like big Pharrell hats, colored suits, checkered suits, all these like really cool styles. But I think it was 2 seasons ago, or last season, he got in a little bit of hot water, if that's like the right term. That's the right term, right? So what you were saying, that you think that he's very respectful of women, that you think he grew up with a lot of women. He was in a conference post-game, and a female reporter asked him about the routes that he was that they were running during the game, and he starts laughing, and he goes, "It's just funny to hear a woman ask about routes." Yeah.
Wow. Ooh,
so
I couldn't have been more wrong.
Yep. So he made like a really bad comment. It did not go well for him. It was a big news story, like the whole season, still is to like this day. He apologized for it, but apology can only go such a long way.
Wow. That's fucked up. What's a route?
So it's basically like, so you have your players. He's a quarterback, so he's getting the ball. Those players are running routes. So like, say like you call a play, the play's called Carson, let's say, and those players have to run certain routes, and then he's bringing the ball there.
Mm-hmm.
So they were asking about the routes that were ran, and he was just like, "It's funny to hear a woman ask about routes." Ooh, like, fuck you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay.
So that comment did not go well.
Mm-hmm.
But he's very good looking.
Man.
So
yeah, he's really cute.
He's getting the right for right now. So you know about this person, and we can tell the story of how you know about him and how you learned about him a few weeks ago.
Mason Rudolph. Oh, from Hannah Ann.
Yep.
Okay.
And
his brother liked your picture on Instagram and my picture separately.
Yeah, his brother's being thirsty on Instagram for some reason.
Yeah.
And I can't figure out why he liked and how he liked both of our pictures in like a week and a half time difference too.
So, yeah, I think that's really weird because I found his brother.
Uh-oh, was that your White Claw?
Yeah.
Is that on your computer?
It spilled all over my Selma. Hold on. Okay, so when I saw E! News post that Hannah Ann was dating him, I was like creeping and I was just like looking at his Instagram and I saw his brother and I thought his brother was hotter than him. So I started looking at his brother's pictures and I was like, ooh, I want to follow him. So then I followed him and like 20 minutes later, he liked my picture. And then I sent it to you. Yeah, I was like, oh my God, who is this? Because I saw that you followed him.
Yeah, see, when he liked my picture, I didn't follow him.
Then how did he find you?
I think because I followed Tanner Muse, and he, like, that day I followed Tanner, and he went to college with Tanner before he quit football to pursue acting. And I followed Tanner that day, and I think somehow he must have been looking through, like, Tanner Muse newer followers, and then was going to their pages to publicize his page more because he, like, does acting now.
So creepy of him.
That's weird, right?
Yeah. Like,
but I mean, I guess
you sitting on your phone, like going through followers. It's so weird.
I mean, it worked though, because I was like, oh, wait, is this Mason's brother? Looked at his profile, I was like, holy shit, this kid's hot. And then I followed him. So, like, it worked.
Yeah, it did work.
So, anyways, back to Mason's Bumble profile. What do you think?
Okay, so I think he's like the ultimate mama's boy for some reason. Like, I think if he wasn't a football player, he'd probably live in his mom's basement and his mom, like, would still do his laundry. Like, his mom cooks for him every night. Like, mom does everything. And his mom is obsessed with him. Like, he has a brother, but the mom is, like, always posting him on Facebook for some reason. Like, he's the favorite of the family. I don't know why. But that's just what I think. And I think in terms of girls, I think he might be a little bit awkward and might not know how to have a conversation. Like, I think he, like, wants to talk to girls. Like, I think he has, like, a good background. Like, he comes from a nice family. Like, he plays the part of, like, a guy that you want to go on a date with, but then when you're actually there, he's just, like, and doesn't know what to say, you know?
I could see that, though, because I feel like he's good looking, but he looks so goofy and so dumb that, like, he can't hold a conversation because he doesn't have the capacity to do it.
Totally, 100%.
You know?
So would I swipe left or right? I'd probably swipe right. I'd let him take me to dinner. I'd let him buy me a drink. I would.
So this past season, he plays for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and their QB1, Ben Roethlisberger, got hurt, wasn't playing. Mason stepped in. They were playing the Cleveland Browns, and he got into a fight with one of the players there. He claims that Mason said the N-word, and they got into an altercation. Mason's helmet fell off. Myles Garrett picked up Mason's helmet and whacked Mason in the head with Mason's own helmet. It really is such a brutal video to watch. They both ended up getting suspended, I believe, but Mason didn't get suspended for half the time that Myles did. But I think that, you know what, he threw a fist back too, like they both should get suspended. I think what Myles Garrett did was horrible too, but if he did say the N-word, like that's horrible. But Mason's claiming he didn't. But I just feel like somebody had to be mic'd up in that altercation and would have picked it up.
Why does one of them have to be mic'd?
Well, one of them doesn't have to be mic'd, but when they have games, they mic the players, whether it's for the broadcast, whether it's at the ESPN, CBS, whatever it is, who are playing the game, or a lot of the times the own team has them mic'd, like social media and YouTube things. So, like, a lot of times Dallas Cowboys puts their own videos out, and it's like their players mic'd up during the game. Every week, Los Angeles Rams picks a new player to get mic'd up during the game. They have a whole segment about, like, it's really cool to see because you hear what they're saying on the field, what they're saying to the other team, how they're hyping up their own team. It's, like, one of my favorite things
really cool,
to watch.
I think.
I think it's great. I always looked forward for the Rams. I think the people who do the Rams social media are doing an impeccable job. So whoever it is, they deserve a raise, and also I will work for you. So please
I was gonna
call
say,
me.
is that your dream job or what?
My dream job is to work in the NFL. My dream job is to be Erin Andrews.
Erin Andrews, I know.
Yeah.
She's
Like a
so
broadcaster. Cool. I fucking love her. But I would love to do, like, if not that, like something like PR, social media for a football team. 100%. Okay, so back to Mason. So that's his story, but he's getting a right.
Yeah.
He's tall.
Like I said, I would let him take me to dinner. And
you know what annoys me, though?
What?
Like, he's 6'5", and Hannah Ann's, like, 4'2". Like, fuck that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that annoys me.
She's like a doll to him.
Yeah, literally. He can, like, pick her up.
Mm-hmm.
This is Odell Beckham Jr.
Oh, he has cool hair.
He doesn't have that hair anymore. It's all one color now.
Okay, so he's a wide receiver for the Cleveland Browns. He's 27 and he's 5'11". So I think he's really cute, but I get like annoying vibes from him. You know? Let me see what I explain. I don't know, like I think he's cute. I think he might be a little too much for me. Okay. Like I think he probably is very outgoing, very like a big personality, I think. Like too big of a personality though, I think. I mean, I would probably say no, even though like I think his hair is cool because I'm in the hair industry. Like I probably wouldn't date a guy that had hair like this. So, I mean, I'm going to swipe left. What would you do?
So, OBJ, I have like a love-hate relationship with because he used to play for the Giants. But now he doesn't. He's a very good player. He is very, very outgoing, like you said. Like, he's on the field, like, dancing, like, getting the fans hyped up, like, interacting with the mascots. Yeah.
Yeah.
He also is very, 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 very respected in the fashion industry.
See that?
Like, sitting next to Anna Wintour front row at fashion shows respected.
Yeah. No, that's so cool.
Yeah. And he was, like, linked with Zendaya at one point, too.
Okay.
I don't know if that was like a publicity thing or what it was, but they were cute.
I could see them being cute together.
Right? Like they're both really good looking, both very fashionable.
Dressed nice, yeah.
But I didn't realize until I was doing his Bumble thing that he was only 5'11". He comes off so much taller to me.
Yeah, he looks like a lot taller in this picture than 5'11", but... Right? Okay.
That's what Google says.
But I see something in his face. Like, I think he's overdoing it.
He's a little bit of an asshole. Okay. He is. Do you think he's overdoing it in the sense of, like, his, like, brand, say? So, like, the way he looks or, like, in his personality from this picture that you're getting?
Personality. Like, I think he's, like, too cocky, but, like, doesn't mean to be too cocky. But he just is.
Just one of those little fuckers that you just can't get rid of.
Yep.
Okay. And you know this person because you know that I love him.
Oh. Is this even a question?
So it's Julian Edelman.
He's a hard right. I don't care if I think he's an asshole. I mean, looking at this picture of him, he looks like the biggest fuckboy on the planet. Like,
he doesn't even look like a football player in this picture. He looks like a businessman.
Like an actor. Okay. He looks like I can see a movie with Ryan Gosling and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, I would fucking die if that happened.
Like Wolf of Wall Street, but like with Ryan Gosling and Julian Edelman. Oh, he's so hot.
He's so good looking.
I would swipe right. He's invited me over on the first date. He is. And I'm going over. And that's that. I can just go on and on. Like, he has the perfect personality. Like, he's just the right amount of like cocky, of like hot and like into himself, and like he has that personality that like drives you insane, like out of your mind. And he knows what he's doing. He's dating 100 girls at once, but then you think like you're gonna be the one. Like, he makes you feel like you're gonna be that girl, like marriage material, and then you're just gonna spend the rest of your life just like wishing you were. But he doesn't ghost you. I just learned a new term. It's called benching.
Benching?
Yeah.
I just learned that too from TikTok. Did you learn that on TikTok?
I learned that on TikTok.
Is that girl like explaining it? She's like, benching, like they're not gonna play you, but like if you're okay with that, like that girl, was it that girl?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so yes, you both learned it on TikTok. That's funny.
So if anyone's listening and they don't know, it means when like he's not ghosting you, but he's also like he's texting you, like checking in now and then to see if you're like still an option. and he's like not really like in a rush to like see you, take you out. Like he just kind of like wants to know that you're there, just in case maybe one day he wakes up and like maybe wants to text you again. And he checks in every now and then, but has like no intentions of like doing the right thing.
When I heard that girl talking about it, I was like, that's you know who.
We all have that.
Yeah, I think everyone has that. And because at first I'm like, oh, he's ghosting me. But now he's benching me. That's like the perfect
like
term.
You never heard from him again. Yeah.
Yeah, I always hear from him, but it's never with any intent. Fucker.
So that's Julian Edelman, but we're gonna swipe right anyway.
I love Jules. So I actually met Jules. I was working for Adidas, and we were handing out invitations for the Kanye West season 1 show. And I had to go to a hotel up in Lincoln Center. And it was like a few days after they won the Super Bowl. He was in the city doing press. He was actually on his way to Kelly and Ryan. And I walked into the Oriental Hotel, and he was just standing there. And I was like, oh. And like at this point too, like I'm running around Manhattan in the snow in February, handing out invitations. I have sneakers on with tights because it was the day of the show. So I had tights on, a skirt, Adidas sneakers on with it, my head wrapped in a scarf, and I walked in this hotel, and he's just standing there. Like, I could not look worse. And I see him, and he sees me seeing him, and he knew what was coming. So I'm like, hi, are you Julian Edelman? He's like, I am. I'm like, oh my God, congratulations on the Super Bowl. My mom's so happy. My mom's a huge Patriots fan. I was like, I'm not a Patriots fan. No, I like the Cowboys, but really, congratulations. So, like, it just, like, spilled out.
Word vomit just came out. Like, I'm a Cowboys fan.
And I was like, and then like, I had all the invitations in a bag that I was delivering. I was like, what's in the bag? Can I have one? I'm like, oh no. I was like, I would get like,
this is for Kanye West.
For that. And then I asked for a picture. We took a picture. I could never like look worse in my entire life. But and he is 5'11", but he was still taller than me. I mean, I was wearing sneakers, but he was still taller than me. He was drop dead gorgeous. I'm like, I can't say anything bad.
And he was really nice to you.
So nice. Like funny, personable. And like that's the exact personality that you see from Julian. And I feel like a lot of celebrities, Nick Jonas, you see a personality on screen, and then when you meet them, it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
And I feel like Julian Edelman, his personality matched to what he puts out there. Because he actually, I have to like praise him. He does so well on his own with his social media. He has his own merch store that is constantly updated. He does pop-up shops in Boston. He does little sketches, like cop sketches, baking sketches. He works at Dunkin' Donuts. He like does all these like crazy cool content.
Works at Dunkin' Donuts.
He like does so like New England Dunkin' Donuts is
a huge thing.
Yeah, it's like the holy grail in New England. And he does like these cool content with Dunkin' Donuts. And there's this one that like, you get to like have like a cup of coffee with Julian. He's like sitting like a box in a park. Okay. And like everyone goes through it, but it was all filmed. You have to like look at these videos later, Al. They're really good. Yeah. They make you love Julian even more.
I feel like I can't do things like that because then I get like so obsessed and then it becomes a bad thing. That's why I never watched his documentary that you told me about.
His documentary is fucking so good.
Yeah, so I'm sure.
Because I feel like you're like me too, maybe like on a little bit less of a scale, but we both have
like an obsessive personality.
We have addictive personality traits. I think mine's a little bit worse than yours, but we both have that. So you're a little bit more careful with it, where I'm fully like, yes.
Yeah. And the fact that he works with Dunkin' Donuts makes me like him more because I love Dunkin' Donuts.
Fucking love. If you guys don't know, Allie gets an iced coffee like 8 times a day.
From Dunkin'.
Yeah, like 8 times a day.
That's my thing. All these guys dress so much nicer than I thought they would, unless you probably found like the best picture.
I try to get the best pictures of them, and a lot of them are from GQ, so they're dressed by a stylist.
Okay.
But most of them do have a stylist that is dressing them for, like, game days and stuff, so.
Right, okay. So it's Russell Wilson. He's 31.
You know who he is?
No.
Oh, really? Okay.
You probably talked about him before. Quarterback at Seattle Seahawks, 5'11". I don't think he's cute.
He has, like, a very kind face.
He has the friend zone face. Like, this, okay. He's the guy that's always there staring at you. Like, he's, like, in the crowd with, like, very outgoing people, and he's, like, the very quiet one that's, like, standoffish, but, like, staring at you. And he won't say anything to you in person. Like, he won't ask you out. But then, like, as soon as you leave his site, he'll like slide into your DMs and be like, you looked beautiful tonight. Like, would you want to go on a date with me? Instead of like
I
asking the person.
fucking hate those people.
Yeah.
I usually
That's
call
him.
them out. I'm like, oh, you're gonna ask me this now, but you couldn't ask me this yesterday when I
10
saw you at
minutes
Lily
ago?
Flanagan's.
Yeah.
Fucking rude.
Say it to my face. That's him. And then you have to like be like, no, like, I'm so sorry. I'm dating someone. It's complicated. Like, you like make up a lie. Like, ooh.
Because you don't want to like hurt his feelings because he's like a nice guy.
Because he's so nice. Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But then he still keeps trying though. Like, he's never going away.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a
that.
no for me. Mm-hmm.
A no? Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm surprised you didn't know who this was.
Why?
So this is Russell Wilson, quarterback of the Seattle Seahawks. He's the highest paid quarterback in the NFL.
Wow.
He also is married to Sierra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I saw him on TV recently then. He was on some like, there was like a special like COVID relief show, and Sierra and him were on it. It was like a video of them at home with their kids, and they were really cute. And
they're very, yep. They announced it during quarantine. They're a very social media friendly couple.
Mm-hmm.
They're pregnant with their third kid, but this is his second kid with her. The first kid's with Future, I think. But he treats that kid just like his own. I think Russell Wilson is a class act. I don't think he's the best player in the NFL quarterback-wise, but I think he deserves the pay just because of what a good person he is.
Oh, that's so sweet. Now I kind of feel bad that I swiped left, but whatever.
But see, that's the thing about Bumble. You might be passing up these good kids, or you might be giving the fucking assholes a chance.
You just don't know.
All right, next one coming at you. You'll know who this is. And I put him in here. He's a little out of our normal age range, but I left him in here because he is the quarterback of your favorite NFL team. Do you know who the quarterback of your favorite NFL team is?
That's one of my dad's favorite players, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
36, quarterback for the Green Bay Packers. That's funny because I really didn't know what he looked like. Like, I hear his name all the time.
Mm-hmm. He's hot.
He doesn't look hot in this picture.
You don't think so?
No, like I would never give him a chance.
Really?
From this, yeah.
I think Aaron Rodgers is like wine. Like, he gets better with age.
Okay.
He's like, I like Aaron Rodgers. But let's go ahead and give us your assumptions, and then I'll get into a little bit more about Aaron's personal life.
So, this is what I think. I think he got married at a very young age and had a kid. Okay. Or he had a kid at a young age and then got married because of that.
Okay.
And I actually think he has 2 kids with that woman.
Okay.
Divorced. So now he's older and he's dating, like, he's 36, but he's like, I'm in the NFL. Like, I'm the quarterback of the Green Bay Packers. He's like, I'm going to date, like, young girls. Like, 10, 11 years younger than me. Like, I think he's just not going to settle down again. Like, he's like, I have my 2 kids. Fuck marriage. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to get married again. So I think he's just going to, like, keep dating, like, younger girls until something happens. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
So you're wrong. Okay. But good is something from looking like that. I could see that because he's like that handsome old man that younger girls do like fiend over.
Yeah.
But he's never been married.
Okay.
He had a serious relationship with Olivia Munn.
Okay.
Now he's dating Danica. What's her name? Danica Patrick, the NASCAR driver.
Oh, cool.
The thing though, like, I really like Aaron Rodgers. I think he's very respectful. He's very good looking. Like I was saying, I think he gets better with age. But the one thing that scares me about Aaron Rodgers, if we were to swipe right on him and it goes well, he does not talk to his family.
Wow. That's a shame.
So, right? And it was like never a known thing until his little brother went on The Bachelor.
Right, okay.
Yep. So Jordan's on The Bachelor, and that's
so he doesn't even talk to his own brother.
No, he has 2 brothers. He doesn't talk to either of them. Doesn't talk to his parents. And he's from California, and Jordan was saying that when the fires happened, he didn't even reach out to his family to see if they were okay.
Ooh, that's some serious shit.
Yeah. So, like, you want, like, your partner to be, like, a family man. Like, have a good relationship with their family. Want to have a good relationship with, like, the family that you create. But apparently that ain't the case. But who knows what the real truth is behind that. But he doesn't speak to them.
I would play devil's advocate to that. Because there has to be, like, I'm open to hearing, like, a good reason as to why he doesn't speak to them. Like, if he's the asshole and, like, he's the reason they don't speak, then, like, I could never like him for that. But if he has, like, a very solid reason,
Yeah.
then I'd be like, okay. But, like, I'd rather date someone that obviously has, like, a very good relationship with their family, so, like, I could have, you know, like, another family too. Like, it's not a no off the bat for me, but, like, I'd have to, like, ask and, like, get to know.
Yeah.
Like, no.
You gotta have a conversation on Bumble a little bit longer.
Probably wouldn't swipe left. Right. I wouldn't swipe right. I'd swipe left.
Now just be careful what you say with this one.
Oh my God, I've never seen this guy in my entire life.
It's Jared Goff.
He doesn't look remotely like Ryan Gosling. Obviously, I would swipe right. He's so cute. What do I think about him?
I feel like you know a lot about his personal life already too because of me.
Yeah.
So your assumptions are probably correct.
I'm gonna try to base it off of this picture specifically.
Okay.
I think he's like a really nice guy. I don't think he's like outgoing. Like, I think he's more on the quiet side, like from this picture, and like mysterious. Kind of does the right thing. I don't know. I have too much information from you to like make up a fake assumption, so I can't do it.
So some of your assumptions too that you're making up, I think, are true because you know a lot about him.
Right.
Like, he sneezes, and I text you like, "Oh my God, Jared Goff just sneezed." So I think you know a lot about him. Yeah. I personally am obsessed with Jared Goff. I think he's so good looking. He's very talented. He is very respectful on and off the field. He has a lot of charity work behind him. California Strong. Great men doing great work. Literally, he couldn't do anything wrong in my eyes. I do think his girlfriend, I think she's very beautiful, whatever. I'm jealous. But I think she's the Yono Oko of the Los Angeles Rams. Because the second that they went public, they started losing. They lost a Super Bowl. They had a fucking shit season last year. And I think she's the reason behind it.
She's just bad luck.
She's bad luck. She's a great girl, but she's bad luck. I'm just jealous of her. So that's really all there is to it. I love Jared Goff. Everyone knows that.
Yes. He's very cute.
Yep. So he gets it right for you?
Zach Ertz. Philadelphia Eagles. We're swiping left on him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm so mean and like judgmental, but I feel like I'm seeing drugs in his past. Yeah.
The beanie?
It's the beanie, and he's 29, but I'm seeing a lot of alcohol and a lot of drugs in his past.
Okay.
And I'm going to swipe left because I don't think he looks that cute in this picture, but I think he's one of those guys that like probably looks better in person. And as far as like dating, like how I think he is, I think like a fuck boy, but then I don't think he's like good looking enough to be a fuck boy, you know?
Yeah, it's like one of those people like, how could you be upset about him? He's not even that good looking.
Yeah, it's like, oh, like go on a date with him, like just give him a chance, like whatever, and then you go and then you like him and then he ghosts you, and then it's like, you know, like I went because I felt bad, and like then he ghosted me, like then I liked him and then he ghosted me.
Yeah, I think it's like you ever see those? It's even on TikTok too. It's kind of like, my boyfriend is not my boyfriend who liked me first broke my heart.
Yes.
Yeah.
Girls are there. It's always like, if he liked you first and he breaks up with you, like something like that.
Yeah, he's one of those.
Yeah.
So Zach Ertz in real life, that's actually his wife with him. She is a professional soccer player. She played soccer in the Olympics. She's a gold medal winner. He's very low key off of the field. It's like hard to find a picture of him. This is why the picture I have with him is with his wife. He's very good looking, but it was just so hard to find a picture of him off the field. But he's low key off the field. There's not much to him. Him and his wife do like literally everything together. Every sponsorship that they get is together.
Good for them.
They're like the Jay-Z and Beyonce of
You don't come
NFL
across
soccer.
like a couple like that too often, so good for them.
No, it's less, but certainly not least. Can you guess who it is?
I had someone in my head. Who is it?
It's somebody you know. It is Dak Prescott.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like Dak Prescott like kind of knows me and Allie.
He saw our Snap story or Insta story?
Yeah. So basically, me and Dak have like an Instagram thing going on. Not really, but yeah. So when me and Allie and Riley were in Miami again, we were at Mr. Jones, and it was a time that Post Malone's Wow song came out. And I was obsessed with it because Post is I mean, everyone's obsessed with it. It's a good song. But Post is a Cowboys fan, and when the lyric is, what is it? Last call, Hail Mary, Prescott, touchdown.
Touchdown,
So when that came on, because it came on in Miami 8 times every time we were out. So we were out one night and that part came on. We recorded ourselves singing that part and put it on my Instagram story and added Dak in it, and he saw it. But I think when he saw that, he put me into his primary messages instead of leaving me in general. So then I started posting this like random stories, like I was at a Maren Morris concert and like Dak Prescott was looking at it. And I'm like, oh my God, is Dak Prescott looking at my story? Then Allie and I went to another game. I tagged him in it and he saw it. It was like a selfie of me and Allie. Then Riley and I went to another game. I tagged him and him running out to the field. He saw it. And I think that like one day we're just going to like get married.
Probably. So I think like I would swipe right because I don't think he has the cutest face, but like you can tell he has like he's like attractive, you know? And I would swipe right. I like his tattoos. He has like, I don't know what kind of face, like a mysterious kind of face. Like you want to know more about him.
Okay.
So I would swipe right.
Anything else about him?
I think he's probably a fuckboy.
I feel like they all are, let's be real.
Yeah.
Dak?
26. Okay.
Yeah, he's our age.
It's so funny because I always think football players are like in my brain, I'm like, oh, they're so much older than us, but like we're old now, you know?
That's the thing. Like when we were growing up, like we were idolizing these athletes and these singers who were like who were our age at that point, like 25, 26. Yeah. And now we are 25, 26. Yeah. So all these people are our age. It's weird. And you know what's even weirder? In like 10 years, everyone's gonna be young.
Yeah.
Like that's weird.
I thought about that with like singers too. Because like in 10 years, we're not like there's going to be so many young singers and we're going to have to be like cool with the times, you know, and like listening to these like young people.
Even that's like with TikTok, like that little Huddy kid, I feel so old with that. I'm like, how do people like this kid?
I feel so old on TikTok. I can't even.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Wait a few more years and then we'll really be feeling old. Yeah. But yeah, so we're going to say right to Dak. I love Dak Prescott. I think he's a great person on and off the field. Very admirable player. Great player. Jerry, just pay the kid. And that's what I have to say about Dak Prescott. All right, so we're done. So now I'm going to go. Have you noticed this whole time I've had a frozen
hand? I have noticed.
Okay, so I'm going to go through the list. I'm going to say who you went right on. And you have to pick one person to go on a date with. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
All right. So we have Dak Prescott, Leighton Vander Esch, Jared Goff, Tyler Higbee, Christian McCaffrey, Danny Amendola, Julian Edelman, Todd Gurley, Mason Rudolph, Jimmy Garoppolo, Cam Newton. That's it.
So the reason why I like first wasn't looking at my pictures is because I know who I would choose.
I know who you're going to choose. Can I say who I think you're going to choose before you choose? Actually, you know what? Let me write it down.
I'm going to give you a top 3.
Okay, hold on. All right, so I just wrote something down. Close your eyes.
Wait, I'm tied for 2. I'm tied for 2. Should I still look?
Okay, no, close your eyes really quick. I'm going to show the camera. So if you guys are watching on YouTube, this is who I think she's going to pick as number 1 before she gives me her top 3. All right, now give me top 3.
In no specific order.
Okay.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Okay.
Julian Edelman.
Okay.
Okay, no, those are my top 2. If I had to pick a third one, I'm not gonna pick Jared Goff because that's your man. Like, I can't even think of like dating him,
stealing him. Thank you for saying that because I feel like there's some bitches in my life who would be like, if Jared Goff DM'd, then they'd be all over that. But I think if you're a true friend, you would be like, oh no, I'm sorry, at Keegan14 really likes you, should DM her.
Yeah, I mean, unless it's Harry Styles, then it's a different story. Then it's like, okay, I love you, but like my friend Carson also loves you. Like, can you take a video? If
Harry Styles ever like messaged you, you can be like, oh my God, yes. Can you tell Niall to message my friend Carson?
Yes.
Okay,
or like if I ever saw Harry, if I saw Harry in person, and like let's say I got to take a selfie with him, I'd be like, you have to take a picture saying like, hello, Carson. You know?
Yeah.
I'm glad we covered that. Okay.
So that's your top two?
That's my top two. I'm trying to think of maybe Danny Amendola would be the third.
Wow, I fucked up. I did not pick any of those people as your top one.
No.
Like,
You
I
did
could
Jared Goff.
definitely no. Like, before this started, maybe like Julian Edelman would have been at the top of my list for you because you know who he is, you know a little about him. You've known about him for a few years. But I picked Tyler Higbee for you because the way that your jaw dropped when you saw his picture.
Wait, and let me look at him again.
Do you remember Tyler?
Oh, yeah. He reminds me of someone.
Oh, okay, so it ruins it for you.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going with Julian for the next date. How do you feel about being a stepmom?
Wait, I don't know. I really like Jimmy too. So
How do you feel about
know.
getting STDs?
I'd rather be a stepmom.
All right.
So there we have it.
So Allie's going on a date with Julian Edelman. Julian hit her up, pick a nice place, treat her well, and have her home by 11 p.m.
No babies with me.
Yeah, you have to bring you have to get a babysitter for baby Lily. Her daughter's really cute though.
I'm sure she's gorgeous. That was really fun.
That was fun. I like doing those segments because I kind of like feel like a little bit like of an Erin Andrews because like I know like the factual things.
You're
like,
my Erin Andrews.
I'm your Erin Andrews. You're the what's the guy's name on Dancing with the Stars? Her co-host.
Tom.
Tom, yeah. So Tom's more knowledgeable in the ballroom, and Erin's more knowledgeable on the field. So like when she's there, he's like the guy, but when he's here, she's the guy.
Like they need each other to complete their work. Yeah.
Exactly. So that we're Tom and Erin.
Yay! I love that.
All right. Well, I think that was a good episode. If you guys enjoyed that, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow us at Talk of the Islands, and you can follow Allie on Instagram at AlliePhillips_. I'm correct in that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can follow me on Instagram at KeeganCP, all E's. And we will see you guys next time for another episode of
Talk of the Islands.
Woo! We will see you guys later. Bye.